everyone and welcome. Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. I'm Ayo Myro Essay. It is Monday, the 26th of April 2021. It's 8:16 a.m. if you check your time, and time for the Locker Room 981. And today I have with me live in the studio Tega Supreme. Hello Tega, how are you today?
I'm alive.
Oh, good. That is something to be grateful for. Certainly something to be grateful for.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Tega. Good to have you.
How
on
was
the
your
show.
weekend? Was
Oh,
it
was
like
fake.
Barcelona? Or was it like Tottenham Hotspur?
Barcelona.
Okay.
I had a Barca weekend. So tell us, that's a quick question you might want to answer. What was your weekend like? Barcelona or Tottenham? All right, before you tell us that, or whilst you tell us that, let me let our new listeners know how they can get involved in the show this morning. You can send your message to WhatsApp 0809 444 0981 or tweet at us at smooth981fm. Use the hashtag lockerroom981. You could also watch us live on YouTube. I say YouTube is the best way to experience, listen and watch. YouTube is youtube.com/smooth981fm Lagos, and Taya has just given you a very nice welcome with her face. I don't know, Taya, I don't know if that's a welcome or just telling people. All right, let's dive straight into today's show. Rafael Nadal battles past Stefanos Tsitsipas for 12th Barcelona Open title. Nadal won his 12th Barcelona Open. I had to pause a little because I don't often say Barcelona and tennis. So
yeah, they say Barcelona Open that he's won 11 times. Oh, this is the 12th time.
12th time.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So he saved a match point in a thrilling 3-set victory over Greece's Stefanos Tsitsipas. In a tight third set, Nadal faced a match point before piling on the pressure to win 6-4, 6-7, 6-8, 7-5. Winning the trophy here means a lot, he said. Nadal had only lost one set in 11 previous finals in the Spanish city. He said, I have been increasing my level and this was an important victory for me.
Oh yes, so it's clear that Roland Garros will not be a walk in the park for either him or Novak Djokovic. Novak Djokovic was actually beaten at his home Grand Prix by Karatsev. Sorry, let's say Grand Prix home tournament. So there's the Barcelona Open. That's where Rafa Nadal features in preparation for Roland Garros. There's the Belgrade Open, the Serbian Open, which is where Djokovic features. He was beaten there. Nadal had been in danger of being beaten. He struggled for most of the tournament. It was like everybody saw him and decided they're going to play excellent tennis. And the finals wasn't any difference. I think the only reason Nadal won is experience. Because if it came to stamina and shot making, Tsitsipas was ready to play for 2 days. They were on court for almost 4 hours. I think it was 3 hours, 48 minutes, almost 4 hours. And Tsitsipas looked like he was still ready to run a marathon. Like, let's go, we're ready for this. But just the experience of Nadal, they call him King of Clay for a reason.
She just said that.
Yeah, and the reason they call him King of Clay showed yesterday, because the way Tsitsipas played him out of the park. From first set, Tsitsipas was 4-2 up. Nadal won the next 4 games. The second set went all the way to a tie break. Tsitsipas won that and then went to the third set where on Nadal's serve, Tsitsipas was going to win the match if he was able to convert his break points. He didn't. And then Nadal broke him immediately after, and that was the end of the game. But he had to work for it. At some point, it was just like, I'm supposed to be the experienced guy here. Why am I suffering this much? But it was good to see, which makes me very excited for Roland Garros, because I want to see that competition. I want to see that fight. These young cats are not smiling. They're saying it's our turn now.
I was going to say the time for a change of baton.
Yes, we are not the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of now. So that was fantastic to see. In women's tennis, though, in Stuttgart, ever since Sabalenka came to brag that she's beaten Ashley Barty several times, she's lost to Ashley Barty back to back. And yesterday's final was another time that she thought, okay, I'm this close to winning it, and maybe we can go back to status quo. She lost again to Ashley Barty. I was happy. You can't be bragging like that. I guess world number 1 ranked player, don't be bragging like that. Don't be bragging. But it's like Ashley Barty wants to teach her one or two lessons. Because even Ashibet wasn't playing her best tennis, but she just knew how to up her level each time Sabalenka looked like she was coming close. So Nadal won the Barcelona Open, and Ashley Barty won the Stuttgart Open. So congratulations to both of them.
Congratulations to both. All right, Chiranasi says this is just a rehearsal for another French Open performance for hopefully for Nadal.
That one is 5 sets. These young boys will beat him.
Sam from Ikwe says my weekend was Barcelona. What did you hear about never ever giving up no matter what? How far you are from your, no matter how far you are from your desired goal, go Barca, go. We'll get to that story shortly. But before we stop there, we need to touch on a Formula One story. Spectators would return for Monaco GP, says Grand Prix, says Formula One chief. A limited number of spectators could be allowed to attend the Monaco Grand Prix on May 23, according to Formula One Chief Executive Officer Stefano Domenicali. He said this yesterday, saying, we are monitoring the situation on a daily basis, which is changing hour by hour. In the next Grand Prix of Portugal and Spain, unfortunately, we will not have anyone, but Monaco is presented as the first, where a limited number of people should be admitted on Sunday.
Yes, the status quo is changing vaccine by vaccine, actually. It's not hour by hour. So the more people that are getting vaccinated, the more likely things are going to completely open up. And you saw what the crowd did yesterday at the League Cup final. There's a crowd at Wembley, and it just brought a different kind of life to the game, and that's what athletes and organizers want to see, the fans enjoying and adding to the entertainment. And so it's great news for Monaco, for F1, if they can get some people in on Sunday. Monaco, if people have money, give me, I will go to Europe. But Europe is an expensive Grand Prix.
But did you say if people have money? Please don't be thinking like that.
No.
They are going to give you money to travel. They'll give you money to enjoy.
So Monaco Grand. So that's why I don't go to European Grand Prix. If you go to Europe, for me, I don't know about other people. I can't afford European Grand Prix because the day I go to European Grand Prix on what I earn now, I'll be sleeping on that bridge.
So tell me, which ones have you been?
Middle Eastern and American.
I'm so jealous. By the way, let me tell you how committed Tega is to this craft. We were at dinner last night. It was Valentine's birthday, and guess who was watching football on the table?
It wasn't me.
Okay, take a wild guess.
But it's actually fantastic to know that fans will be back. So I can't wait to see how that will be on Sunday. I don't think the autograph sessions will be open.
No, of course,
but I still think that the crowd would make it really lively, especially when it comes to the trophy presentation.
I'm looking forward to hopefully being one of the crowd,
Yeah, me too.
Monaco, you people, listen, Monaco, hint, I need to go on a holiday.
It's 23rd of May, so hurry up.
Oh, yes, so enough time for our wonderful people. Damian pushes Inter to brink of Serie A title. Matteo Damian scored the only goal to push Inter Milan to the brink of the Serie A title with a 1-0 win over Hellas Verona on Sunday, with coach Antonio Conte hailing the victory as worth 9 points. Conte said, today's victory is not worth only 3 points, not even 6. It is worth 9. We are 95% of the way towards the Scudetto. We haven't won it yet, but we are close. Juventus are level on points with AC Milan, but dropped to 4th place after being held 1-1 at Fiorentina.
I think the Scudetto is already on its way. They can see it coming. They're hoping that the tire will not they will not have tire problems on the way, but they can see the boss bringing the Scudetto coming. Because here they are on a fantastic weekend where Juventus dropped another 2 points against Fiorentina, who are trying to run away as fast as they can from relegation. A tough one again for Juventus, because it seems like the harder they try, the more they lose ground. It's just horrible. So they are 13 points of Inter Milan. Now AC Milan can close the gap today, but AC Milan play against Lazio, who also have Champions League spot to fight for. So the competition is tight.
Hi.
I would say this for Inter Milan though. They haven't played pretty football recently, and most of the time they just had to grind out points where they can get it. Yesterday was an equally tough one. They played a good game. They created 1 or 2 chances before the goal actually came from Damian, former Manchester United defender. In fact, I think there's a slogan going on at Old Trafford: leave Old Trafford, find happiness. That's I think that's what's happening. See, look at Ayo is happy. She left Old
I
Trafford.
left too, but honestly, I'm reconsidering
Eh?
that. They're
Don't be.
doing better now, aren't
They
they?
drew yesterday. Don't be reconsidered. Manchester City didn't
Wow.
kick a ball in the Premier
So
League
where
yesterday,
will
and
somebody go? Please don't mention Liverpool, but it is
but what it is it's just a fantastic season for Antonio Conte. He pushed and pushed, and yes, you can add the fact that Juventus changing coaches and bringing in a largely inexperienced guy, and AC Milan not having the strength in depth of a team to compete with Inter Milan gave them an edge, but. A Scudetto is a Scudetto.
Yeah.
The other one is just added details. They've done what they needed to do in a season that has been kind of topsy-turvy for them, and now they are almost on the brink of getting this trophy. So I want to say congratulations first to Antonio Conte, but I remember what Atletico Madrid did to me. So I'm going to hold it till they actually win.
Hold on. This is football. Anything can happen. Guardiola eyes bigger prizes after League Cup win. Even as his Manchester City players celebrated on the Wembley pitch after winning Sunday's League Cup final, manager Pep Guardiola was already setting his sights on bigger prizes. City's 1-0 win over Tottenham Hotspur sealed a record equaling fourth successive League Cup trophy. According to Guardiola, now we rest and prepare for the Champions League semi-final first leg against Paris Saint-Germain. Then after that, we are 2 games away from trying to win the most important title of the season. The Premier League is the nicest one, the one where I'm most proud when we are able to do it.
Yeah, because he realized that unlike in Spain and in Germany, this one wasn't almost a given for him. He had to fight for it, especially after the horror that was last season. But it was a brilliant one again for Pep Guardiola to win after being knocked out of the FA Cup by Chelsea. To get his hand on the trophy was important. Now for Tottenham, I don't even understand. So yesterday they played. Manchester City had 21 shots on target. Please let me tell you how many Tottenham had.
How many?
2. Like 1, 2. They played 95 minutes. 2 shots at goal. 1 on target, 2 at goal. And the entire 95 minutes, they had Harry Kane, they had Son, they had Lucas Moura. They played and had only 2 shots at goal. Why on earth did you sack Jose Mourinho? If you are going to sit back, in fact, they didn't even park the bus. They parked the bus and removed the engine. That's how well Tottenham decided to sit back. They removed the engine, and then you sacked Jose Mourinho and said,
"Maybe their morning is lost."
What I can say is this: I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't think Jose Mourinho's sack was planned, regardless of all the PR they are telling us. I don't think it was planned. I think there was something happened, and as usual, he's Jose Mourinho, so he'll fight. So I'm sure there was a big fight, and the guy said, "You know what? Leave now. We'll sort out your payment later." But it was horrible. So why did you sack Jose Mourinho if you wanted the players to be unleashed, in your words? But I mean, the way they sat deep was what really frustrated Manchester City, because they had to dig deep to get the goal. Now there are some controversies because the goal scorer, Emerick Laporte, I think some people would have said he should have been out, given a red card earlier on in the game, because there was a yellow card that the referee didn't give that was clearly a yellow card, and that would have been 2 yellows and he'll be off. But the referee decided to go with leniency, and the leniency now backfired on Tottenham, because it was the Laporte that scored the only goal that won the match for Manchester City. So again, congratulations to Pep Guardiola on his history-making League Cup win. But I know he's aiming for more. They didn't pay all that money, so you can come and win League Cup.
Let me give a quick summary from Emeka from Amo. It says Tottenham got to the Champions League final trophyless, built a new stadium trophyless, have a Hurricane and Son trophyless, hired and fired Mourinho trophyless, got to the Carabao Cup final still trophyless, and they yet had the guts to join European Super League. Kane and Son should read the handwritings on the wall.
Emeka, give me your phone. I don't want to, just give it to me.
Then Chimenasi said Tottenham deciding to sack Mourinho 7 days before a final will forever be a mystery. A very awkward decision for a coach with the best record in finals, 12 wins out of 14. I don't pity Spurs for losing that final. Okay, let's move on that. I'll more on that while I go on a break. When we come back, we'll be taking some more stories. And Cruz, I agree with you. It's time to change clubs. It's still the locker room 91. Stay tuned. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, so they would have won a trophy yesterday.
Yes.
Oh.
Which is why I know that sack wasn't planned.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Which I know that sack wasn't planned.
That
Look,
is such a shame.
Marino may not have played much,
Yeah.
but he would have scored the goal. He may not have had ball possession.
Yeah.
He would have made it hard.
Oh my goodness. So that just gotten a trophy. Hurricane should
There's no plug here.
Besides, you can always video call me.
Hey, what if your battery runs out?
I've got my power bank.
Hey, and when your power bank runs out?
Babe, I've got my laptop.
Okay, wait. What if your data runs out?
Babe, you know we never run out of data.
Never run out of data with Airtel Home Broadband Unlimited Ultra plans. Enjoy unlimited data with no
Enjoy
speed
unlimited
plus extra
data.
daily, so you never have to worry about running out. Visit www.airtel.com.ng/HBB to get started.
Yay!
But I just left the house.
I like this advert. It's very silly.
Yeah, I don't like it because it's very
You know,
silly.
like, I think it's so silly.
What's wrong with
It's
you?
the guy for me. He's doing, but they just got a sugar daddy voice.
Not to worry. You can pay sharp.
No, for who is the? I want to call you when you are driving. It's video calling all the way. What's wrong with you? How is the man doing you?
Look at you.
Is that my voice? Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you're so mean.
Let me see. Okay, we had a comment on the down. Okay. Olufemi Motaya. Olufemi Motaya, I see you. Thank you.
Hola.
Exactly. Now I can do my backing 24/7 and it's easy and convenient.
Okay. I'll come here to check for comments.
We'll do comments. Probably take 1 or 2 calls. I don't even know what we should talk about. What should we talk about? I didn't know what we should talk about.
We're coming back now, so you need to know.
Let me get them. We'll talk.
This month on the Casbah, we'll preview one of the kind artists of the month. Need some company, Johnny, known for a smooth blend of alternative music, we will be exploring his world. Johnny Drill, artist of the month, here on the Casbah, this month of April.
Smooth 98.1, love music, love life. It's the Locker Room 981, part of Smooth Breakfast Show. If you're just tuning in, you're very welcome. We have maybe about 11 more minutes to go for today's show. You can join the conversation on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/smooth981 FM Lagos, or you could send us a WhatsApp message 0809 444 0981, or you could tweet at us at smooth981 FM Lagos. Use the hashtag lockerroom981. Let's go to some comments before we proceed. Taya from Aja says nobody's talking about how Umar used Masvidal's face like hammer on a nail at a construction site. UFC.
Not in the studio.
But
But a lot of people have spoken about it. I think I even spoke about it on Twitter. I was like, no, it's just brutal. That's blood sport. So let me tell you what it is. So I watch boxing a lot. I love it. That's the first sport I fell in love with. And you know that right hook he gave him, that's lights out punch. That's the punch that will end the fight. You know, the person will lie down, they'll count to 10, he will not be able to stand up. Now in UFC, you don't just knock out the person, you have to finish him, you have to close it. So he knocks him out with a punch in the face. This guy, you could see the lights go off. There's never taking light in the guy's face. Fell on the canvas. And then Umaru proceeds to close it out because he has to. Not because he's a bad person, but because that's how UFC is.
Oh, God.
So he punches him like 4 or 5 times in the face before the referee comes to hold him. I'm just like, this UFC is attempted murder. This can't be a sport. But I was still watching it. You know how you be watching something and you be
Ah.
covering your eye.
No, I
But
can't.
was
I'm
like,
sorry.
what are you
I
doing?
think, and we've had this conversation on the show
Yes.
before as to them totally banning it. I think it is just.
I just think it's horrible.
Horrible.
And then I hear that when you meet the fighters, they are some of the most polite people you'd ever meet.
It's work for them. It's work.
Exactly, it's work for them. So
Mhm.
you meet Habib and he's just in his corner quiet. He's not the guy. You saw that guy that jumped over the octagon. It's because they abused him.
Yeah.
But that's not the guy you meet. You meet him quiet, sitting in a corner. You know,
Until it's provoked.
you know.
Into action.
I'm just like,
Mhm.
I can't do this.
No, please. Bash from Yaba. Coming back to the Guardian, it says, I said that Pep was smelling blood. It would have been a big disgrace if City lost to a 29-year-old apprentice PE teacher. That would have made the 29-year-old an instant celebrity.
Yep.
Pep will not allow that. Tega, I was torn between being happy for Chukwueze's goal or supporting Barca as they won their game. Last, I settled for both. After all, they are not going. All of them will be all right.
Abi?
All right, let's talk about Guardiola eyeing big prize after. Taking that. That was just what we took. Okay, Antoine Griezmann. That's a Barcelona story now. Scores twice in Barcelona comeback win at Villarreal as Atletico Madrid lose. Griezmann scored twice as Barcelona's La Liga title challenge regained pace with victory against Villarreal, while leaders Atletico Madrid lost to Athletic Bilbao. The club sits third in the table following the victory, with Atletico Madrid just 2 points above them at the top of their league.
Okay, so which I was asking if you had a Barcelona weekend. Let me tell you what happened to Barcelona yesterday. So this weekend. On Saturday, Real Madrid drew. So they dropped 2 points. Then Barcelona came and they won against Villarreal. Then Atletico Madrid now lost that night.
Oh,
so if Barcelona have a game in hand. So if Barcelona should win their game in hand, they go to the top of the table. You have to remember that at some point in this season, Barcelona was trailing Atletico Madrid by 11 points and Atletico Madrid had 2 games in hand. At some point this season. Never give up.
Never give up.
That's the word. Never give up.
That is the word.
At some point this season, it looked over. Remember when I was saying Atletico Madrid have won, we're just waiting to crown them. 11 points gap at the top with 2 games in hand. Now, if Real Madrid win their game against Granada on Thursday, and it's a big if because Granada can decide to do like village people and spoil their party. But if they should win their game against Granada, they will go to the top of the table. Now, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona still have to meet at Camp Nou. And so what Barcelona can do with that game is that they still have their destiny in their hands. So it is such a if nobody is celebrating in Camp Nou, it's because they don't want to preempt or maybe jinx their team. But it was such a huge weekend for them. And you have to understand that Real Madrid also have their eye in the Champions League. So they face Chelsea tomorrow.
Okay.
So of course Zinedine Zidane was trying. Yeah, it's such a distraction for Real Madrid. You can call it a distraction because it's 2 major competitions and the Champions League is in the semi-finals, and of course you have to add to the European Super League where these teams refuse to give up. So Real Madrid will be distracted for a while, and so Barcelona now have the opportunity
just getting there
to get to the top of the table.
Sounds fascinating.
So again, did you have a Barcelona weekend or a Tottenham weekend?
One for the books for inspirational speakers.
Okay, so let's take some calls now. I was conflicted about what to discuss. But I'm just going to throw it out there. So you decide who is winning the La Liga.
Nice one. I love it. Cruz says, I want Barca to win, as if he preempted your question. But I also feel so sad for Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. He even put a crying smiley there. That's how bad he feels for them. So tell us on 0144 89981, who do you think will win the La Liga for this season? Again, number to call is 0144 8998. Let's move on to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, disappointed as Manchester United dropped 2 points at Leeds. Now, according to this story, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer felt it was 2 points dropped after Manchester United were held 0-0 by Leeds in an intense game of few chances at Elland Road. He said, today we just didn't have the moment, take our chances when we had them. A draw is disappointing because we wanted to put pressure on Manchester City, but we couldn't score.
I will say this, which is why I said Manchester City did not kick a ball in the Premier League, but they got a win yesterday because Manchester United, who was supposed to put pressure on them, dropped 2 points against Leeds United. Now, the first time that Leeds United met Manchester United, should we take that call?
Yeah, let's take this call. Good morning. What's your name and where you? Oh, you interrupted us to now go off. Please call again. 0144899981.
Okay, so it was the first time Manchester United met Leeds United earlier this season. That game ended 6-2. And because of the way Leeds United play, they like to go out and search for goals, and they are a bit vulnerable defensively. I expected some more goals. Unfortunately. Okay, let's take this call.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from, please? Good morning. Hello, Ronson. Please tell us, who do you think is winning the La Liga this season? Madrid. Which of them? Is it
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, okay.
No, Yeah.
Emma
Yeah.
being sorry, I had to break it down like that.
Oh yeah, so they hustled. No, every time I support, every time I support somebody, I'm a fan. I'm a Barcelona fan.
Yeah. As in. You say you're biased.
I'm my favorite person in football.
Yeah.
The person that made me to start
Yeah.
being a journalist
Yeah.
was Zinedine Zidane.
Really?
Oh yes.
Which
is shocking. When people tell me I'm a Barcelona fan, I say you don't know my history. So one day I will tell you the full story. But it was when the French team lost to Italy in 2006 that I decided to leave the finance sector and come to sports.
No.
I was heartbroken that they sent Zizou off, and I didn't go to work that day. I called in sick. Yeah, but I went to the studio, but I didn't go to work. Yeah. That's when I knew I needed to change career. So I'm a Zizou fan. Like you can't. You can't.
Oh, we have some more calls. Let's take. That's an interesting story. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, I'm an actor. Go ahead, please.
Good morning. Okay.
Okay.
So when they play draw, you get the chance to come in.
Okay, if you say so. Thank you very much, Nasir. Have a lovely day. Let's take some comments on WhatsApp. I know if you okay, one more call. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning.
Hello, Bash.
Mm.
Head-to-head between Barcelona
and Barcelona
and Atletico. And again, when they are knocked out in the Champions League, they'll focus on the league.
Oh, so you want Chelsea to win Champions League, Bash? I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Because you said when, you didn't say if.
Now, it's enough. Even Pep is that.
Let him win it again now. What is it? Best footballer ever. Best footballer ever.
Thank you, Bash. Thanks very much. One more call and then we'll wrap up. Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello, Chris. Welcome. Go ahead, please. I'm very well, thank you. You have to send a message to Valu. He owes you, definitely.
So, listen, it's a trade-off for me. Let Madrid concentrate on the league and win it. And this is let's just carry the...
I don't like these Chelsea fans. I don't like this Chelsea. Look.
That's exactly what I think should happen.
can't Chelsea focus on top 4 and let Real Madrid win?
Exactly.
You know, there's nothing left for us. Of course, we are going for the
FA Cup.
but hey, that's nothing compared to the.
All right, thank you, Chris. We have to go now. Thank you so much. All right, we have Afiz. Afiz says, I want Atletico Madrid to win because of Luis Suarez. Kingsley says, good morning, AME and Tega Supreme. My name is Kingsley of the Jambalaya, and I know Atletico Madrid wouldn't win. I knew they wouldn't win this La Liga over 2 months ago because they are inconsistent. Up Chelsea tomorrow. God bless you all today and happy New Week. Thank you so much. Cruz says, oh, Tega confessing on live radio. And then Chimobi Victor says, long time. Says, truth be told, Manchester United just successfully handed over the EPL to Man City with a draw. While for Tega, that is stylishly supporting Barcelona to win the La Liga won't happen because this league belongs to Real Madrid this season. All right,
anybody that wins the Bishop Tabi and the party in Real Madrid should they win.
All right, all. Thank you so much. You can follow Tega at Tega Supreme on her Twitter handle and the work she does with ladies in sports at LIS International. Something amazing happened on the 7th of May, so keep your eyes out for that one. Information on their site, and follow us at Smooth 981 FM. You know, that's where to go to for news, information, and updates on programs all through the day. In a few minutes, we'll be going in for the Lagos Talks 981 event or the program for today. It's going to be good because we're going to be looking at some additional stories to the ones we looked at today. A few headlines broke, and would like to go into them in detail. Time to call me and share your thoughts on the stories for this morning. It's still a smooth breakfast show. Here I'm Ayo Myro Essay. Stay tuned. Okay, Tega, Cruz says off air, can Sevilla win?
Yes, Sevilla can win.
Yeah.
Sevilla in this race too. They are just 1 point behind Real Madrid.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Why are people ignoring them as if they don't exist?
Because Real Madrid will beat them and throw them out.
All right, bye everyone. Thanks for being a part of the show.